Hey guys, Tyler Birthday here, and this is the Tyler Birthday Show, where we talk business, real estate, life, and all things money. Let's get it. Hey guys, Tyler Birthday here. Thanks for joining me today. If you're new to the channel, go and hit the subscribe button down below and get tuned in to all the new and latest videos. Now let's get into it. What I want to talk about today is my very first real estate purchase. And what I'm going to go through is how I found the deal, how I purchased the deal, the renovation process for the deal, as well as the numbers on it. So stay tuned and check it out. All right, so how I found this deal. This property that I purchased was actually my home growing up as a child. So how it worked out is I actually purchased this for my mother who was moving to a new property and needed to get rid of this one, right? So what the home specs look like, it was a 4-bedroom, 2-bath house, just under 1,500 square feet. But after renovations, modifications, we are now at a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home and still at the 1,500 square foot mark. Now, in terms of the financing for this deal, I was able to take advantage of a first-time homebuyer's loan, which is an FHA loan where you only have to put 3.5% down. Now, that's far different than your conventional real estate loan where you're putting 20, even 30% down sometimes, depending on the deal, right? So this was actually able to help me out a ton, taking advantage of this 3.5% down loan, and it got me into my first deal with very little money. Now, since I was purchasing this from a family member, we didn't use a realtor in the process. So it was a little bit tricky and we had to go to a different route than the conventional. So how it worked out is we worked with our local mortgage company that we use, as well as the title company, to work out all the kinks with the paperwork, ranging from the title work to the underwriting fees, as well as the closing process. Now, in terms of the renovation, we did do some things to this house. I spent about $10,000, and what that included was I got all new appliances, new flooring throughout the entire house, new paint, as well as knocking down a few walls. We actually eliminated one of the bedrooms and made ourselves a dining room. It was just a little bit more functional for us and fitted our lifestyle for us living here. All right, so let's get down to the reason why you guys are here and get into the numbers. So what my plan is with this property is to turn it into a long-term rental property. All right, so what I'm gonna be using to break down this deal is a CDS rental calculator. Now you can check that out, it's gonna be in the description down below. And that's the Chandler David Smith rental calculator. All right, so let's get into it. So my purchase price is $100,000. My cost to make rent ready, my rehab was $10,000. In terms of my down payment with the FHA loan was just 3.5%. Closing costs were right at 1.5% for this property. Now for years to pay off, it is a 30-year fixed term loan with a 3.25% interest rate, which is super low, by the way. Rent, in terms of that, I plan on getting $1,200. That fits right into my market. I shouldn't have any problem getting that. Utilities, the tenant's going to be covering that, so that's going to be zero. Vacancy, I want to factor in a little bit because it'll probably take me about, maybe a couple weeks to get a tenant in here. So about 5%. Maintenance, we'll factor that in right at 12%. That should put me in a really good spot. So that's going to take care of like small things when tenants change, paint, as well as long-term CapEx, capital expenditures like your roof, your water heater, and so on. In terms of management, I will not be using management company for this, so 0% there. Utilities, 0%. Additional expenses, 0%. And then for my insurance, it's right at about $1,400. My taxes are $693. So let's run the numbers. All right. So if you see here, my total cash flow is just under $5,000. My principal pay down just under $2,000. That gets me almost a 33% cash on cash return, and that is incredible. And then if you see on the bottom there, I'll have the total return on investment. That's factoring your cash flow as well as your principal pay down. Now, these are some awesome numbers, people. All right, guys, so thanks for tuning in and checking out my first real estate deal. I hope you liked it. Drop a comment down below of anything you think I could have done differently or what you're looking for in your next deal. Also, tune into my next video where I'm going to go over how you can purchase your very own real estate property and turn it into a rental and see very similar cash flow numbers. All right, I'm out of here, guys. This is Tyler Berthay at the Tyler Berthay Show. I'll be back.